massive polar storms on Jupiter captured by Juno. These are NASA photos. NASA's Jupiter mission Juno reveals giant polar storms. This is on the Millennium Report by BBC. NASA's Juno mission to the gas giant Jupiter reached its halfway mark and has revealed new videos of cyclones at the poles. Its sensors take measurements of the composition of the planet in an effort to decipher how the largest world in our solar system formed. Orbiting the planet every 53 days, Juno performs a science-gathering dive, speeding from one pole to the other. Mapping the magnetic and gravity fields should also expose Jupiter's structure. But images from JunoCam, a camera that was intended to capture images that could be shared with the public, has already given us some surprising insights. Dr. Candice Hansen from the Planetary Science Institute in Arizona is leading the JunoCam project, which she describes as our little outreach camera. She presented some of the remarkable images from the camera, raw images downloaded and processed by members of the public at the American Geophysical Union meeting here in Washington, D.C. And you can see the colors are unbelievably beautiful. Detailed images reveal how one storm takes the shape of a dolphin. And this is what you can see right here in this image on the lower right-hand side. Quote, when we made our first pass over the poles, we knew we were seeing the territory on Jupiter we have never seen before, unquote, said Professor Hansen. And she added, what we did not expect was that we would see these orderly polygons of cyclones, huge storms, twice the size of Texas. We thought, wow, that's spectacular. And 16 passes later, she added, those orderly arrangements from giant storms are still there. These pretty pictures are starting to teach scientists about how the largest planet in our solar system formed and evolved. The objects of the Juno mission objective is to study the interior structure of Jupiter and how that structure expresses itself out on the cloud tops. That's the kind of connection we're trying to make, but we're not there yet. Jack Connerny, Juno Deputy Principal Investigator from the Space Research Corporation in Annapolis, Maryland, said that the second half of the mission would provide an even more detailed view of what makes the whole of Jupiter tick. This is by BBC News Science Environment. It's on the Millennium Report. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.